The Sheod, it was called. The Transformation. When it came, the fortunate person's life ended and began anew. He would discard his old, mundane existence and move to Elantris. Elantris, where he could live in bliss, rule in wisdom, and be worshipped for eternity. Eternity ended 10 years ago. Hi guys, Coach Hill back again, this time with Elantris by Brandon Sanderson. Elantris is probably my favorite book on our fantasy shelf and one of my favorite books in the library overall. Elantris is a city where these sort of demigods used to live. They were called Elantrians. And to become an Elantrian, you went through that process that I read about in the quote, the transformation called the Sheod, where essentially you just woke up and one day you all of a sudden had kind of these magical abilities. And Elantrians were people that used these abilities for the greater good. However, something happened to the magic, and now if you go through this transformation, you wake up almost in this state of decay, and instead of being promoted to Elantris, so to speak, you were kind of demoted to Elantris, and you were kind of locked away from all other human life. So one morning, the prince of a town wakes up and goes through this process and is banned to Elantris. And part of this story is him trying to figure out what happened to the magic in Elantris. Why is it broken all of a sudden? The rest of this story is filled with political and religious posturing and manipulation because of the fall of Elantris. I'd really encourage you to stop by and check out Elantris by Brandon Sanderson to find out the consequences of the fall of Elantris and to find out what happened to Elantris and if it's fixable. Make time to read.